parting out the Fast and the Furious Toyota Supra, I think it is. 15 of these from Costco. They're on clearance at 40 bucks a piece. They're 800, a little over 800 parts each, part out to 140 each. So we're in the just starting this bag. They just did the first bag. There's 5 bags. They're all over here. Bag 1, bag 2, bag 3. I took bag 4, bag 5, and this bag. The final bags were opened. Lots of parts sorted. What's the light say? I started about 11. They had help came at 12, so I've been going at it for about 3 hours. Alright, it's about 3:30. Got to put a couple drawers away. Hopefully that one closes. And everything is uploaded. We paid 40 bucks a set, 15 sets, so with taxes $630 out the door. So do the math, it's over 3 times part out, even with the 10% off I put. It's still right there. So 12,405 items. That was always the most fun I could have, and that's the feeling that I miss. Let's visit the store. And we have 976,684 parts and 23,120 and 37 lots. So looking good, healthy again. Ooh, we're 1 fan away from 2,000. There you go. All right, some mail. I don't remember what how much this was. Oh, out the door delivered was $12.39 for this. Looks like there's 2 complete things here. I got this bag. Actually, this Harry Potter lot. It has that looks pretty complete, and then the Bricktober people, all of them, was $39, and then is it 67 for this bag. This is a good bag. It has I want to say 20 CMFs, and they're all like series 9 or 11 and under. I just hope, yep, the judge has the gavel. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab the ones that I know I don't have for sale currently and get them ready for photographs. I just need, like, I think it's his torso, but well, there's 2 complete elves in there. The decorator dude. This guy, Emperor, I know I don't have him for sale. And the saxophone player. This guy's awesome. Sad Clown I don't have. This guy doesn't belong. I thought there was one more good one. Maybe it's just the 2 Yetis I was thinking of. Because those are 2 that are the best. Well, besides these 3. So. Where's Mr. Gold? Not here, guys. Didn't find him. But yeah. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I didn't have for sale currently. This one had just sold, so I can relist that. And this one I believe was recently sold, so these ones are photographs. And then I have series 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left, just to put in my, basically, some of these could go to convention, but at the moment, see, I have Yeti, I just needed legs. Actually, I did have one for sale already. I just got parts in yesterday, I believe it was. Can't keep track of everything, but I try. So then, there's that. She just needs her skirt to complete that one. So yeah, just gonna put these away. Where they go? 9. I didn't even have the policeman for sale, but I didn't realize I had one in there, so that's how it goes. 7, 8, and then this random guy left over. And I'm gonna put these 4 in a baggie real quick. These are actually pretty good too. I got 2 of those in that lot. Good morning, Lloyd. Just shipped out the eBay stuff there, and it was Thursday orders $138, so definitely on the down compared to the last few days. Definitely, it's the lowest of the week. Monday 204, then 252, 272, 138. I was supposed to get these listed yesterday, but at some point we'll get them. I have enough to actually photograph more already. So there's that. But we did the that car part out, and then today I'm gonna hopefully upload. These are 4 Mario sets that I recently grabbed the figures from, except I left these a couple in there and this one in one of the sets because I already had some for sale. So there's that. So we're still going on Bricklink instead of doing that. But I'll definitely get this done at least Saturday morning, if not now. So, and then Bricklink and Brickowl, we had 12 orders, 2,600 items, 266 lots to pull, $309. So it's on the up from this week. I think this is one of the better days of the week. It's Friday, so besides Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the best day of the week. I'm not sure if it went over 300 this past week at all. It was in the 200s every day, but not up to 300. So a little slower week, but it's all right. And added 12,000 parts, 70 new lots from that car yesterday. So hopefully over the weekend that brings in lots of Technic buyers. We'll see. All right, just pull the last parts. 7:27 a.m. I've been thinking about getting a new cart. A second cart, actually, not a new one. Just keep this one. But does anyone know of a cart that's like 4 feet tall? Like, yeah, because I would like to. I mean, it'd be hard. You got to be different angles to get the parts. Like from this one, I can reach down all the way to this. But the one that's 4 feet tall, I wouldn't be able to do that. I have to kind of go around the side or kind of leave the cart behind the row I'm at, which should be fine. But yeah, anyone knows of a 4-foot cart, just put it in the comments, a link to it. All I need is like general space like this. I don't even use the bottom of this one. I use the drawer just for plastic bags from the Lego sets I part out. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting another one soon. All right, I got all these used drawers that pulled out of the wall. Some spots over here. So we're gonna be adding these four Mario sets here, and I have the file ready. It's 1,096 parts, 396 lots, with $102. So, I mean, that's that value. But from those sets, we're gonna be putting the rest on eBay. The figures. Like this is the one from the one set. This is a figure from the Pom-Pom. This is actually the most expensive one that in the group. The Winking Blue Toad, Bullet Bill, and the Cloud Guy and Fuzzy, Pink Yoshi, a Turnip. This Turnip is actually kind of rare. It's only came in one set, so that's was Mario 2. You remember that? That's that Turnip that appeared in there. I thought that was pretty cool, nostalgic, I guess. But yeah. So that's where the rest of the stuff went. Alright, just came back from lunch, left about 10 after 8. So one thing I forgot to do is consolidate for all these sets. My hope was by doing all Mario sets that I try to do ones with light colors more or less too that I saw. But then you just, my mouse isn't working. I'm moving it, it's not working. Off, on, there we go. It just lost its connection. So then we do consolidate items. Ooh, 45. I was gonna say hoping to get 50 at least, but 45's close enough, I guess. And you just say, yep, add them together so it's combining each of the lots. Finish. And there we go. And the first piece is black one. I got some shoe boxes out this time too because of some of the bigger things I know I'm going to get in more sets, because if I do this consistently through all these sets, I'm not going to part out every single set, but just the ones that make sense. I'm checking out the prices on all of them. I would see what makes sense and this and that. So basically, I guess why I got the shoe boxes out were for these certain pieces, like these types, the bigger ones at least. I know that there's going to end up being a number of them, and they don't sell fast, so those are for. Well, let's get this done. Now we're down to 347 lots to put away, minus I did the 2 figures and that so far. There we go. It's about just over an hour and a half to get all those put away. And there was nothing missing. The only thing missing was a couple of the accessories that some of the minifigures have. So we got up to 109.78 is the total. 1,126 items. I grabbed a few things over there as well that I could add up numbers, and it went up higher. So yeah, that's how it went up to almost 110. So I had a bunch of these that were listed. This had 3 in it, and I found like 23 more or something, and those were like 50 cents each. So it adds up. And a few other things. So gotta get this put away, and we're listening to the U.S. Open on the radio. I'm not paying for. What am I? I'm not paying for ESPN.
Understanding what you. And that is
yeah, or ever. I don't want to. So anyway, yeah, get this put away. I have that to do. Maybe I'll try to look up these. Let's get these ready for like to complete the set, if possible. I don't know yet. If they're worth it. Yeah, I'm not sure if my son will work today, but he might. Got a little friends lot that came through, and it's more that I have to process in here. There's not much to do right now, other than a couple little things, and then I'm just waiting on 3 more of these sets in one lot, and then I have used parts to sort, I guess. If I run out of work, I'll always have this. Alright, back from Friday walk a little bit ago. Just working on some of these minifigs I have in here. Figure out what to do with them. So, got a shadow. He's a little damaged, so put him for sale. Got that one ready. This one I got that part on the list, and I got to write up a card for that one. Probably just going to save that. Got to find a card for this. I don't know which one this is. Is it Choprai or Kapow? I don't know. C-H-O-P. Wild card. Try that way. And so there's no armor, and it is not that one. But they're in the. I think they're in the same set. No, they're not. They're in the Tournament of Elements minifigs, which I'm also going the wrong spot. Oh, they have the same. They have the same bottom piece. That's how I find them. I just don't want to try to spell the name. Kapowrai. Ninjago. There it is. And I'll give him a sword if I have any. I do not have one of those swords. How about a fang blade? I don't know. Make up a fang blade. Whether they have them in the show or not, I have no idea. I know the other snakes do. I don't have 3 hands. So yeah. Just got that. That. Put that together. Put him away. I don't know what to do with that. I don't think I have that for sale on eBay. These are the ones I'm going to check to see if I have for sale or not. That's Whiplash's head. Okay, we'll put that for sale. This is Bricklink going to get uploaded here. I got someone working on. These were full. No, they're not. There we go. So we're getting stuff done. Got to get that put away at some point. And then keep sorting used parts once I'm done with. I should be able to finish these relatively within about 15 minutes. I did get some sports cards. Found some good ones in there, some basketball ones. Keep working. We got one Bricklink order in. This to a native Ren, the best one. This Sweet. Nice and efficient. Alright, we just got more stuff photographed. This file was built for me. How much was it? It is 288 lots, 1,300 items. It had a value of $264. So, not bad. And it is Friday, almost at 4. We're going to try to put it with, well, work about 20 minutes on that. Call it a day. Alright, worked till about 1/4 here. We got $160 uploaded. So I got all the minifig stuff. A couple parts after that. There's actually Elsa in the lime dress is worth. She's going for like $10. I had no idea. That's the best thing down here, I think. Anyway, upload, and then that's what's left. I've been really wanting to do a full audit on the store. Hopefully this fall/winter I'll get it all done. Like the used, I've never looked at any of the drawers, so it's like I was curious, what does number 1 have to say as far as an audit goes? So 6 items in here. Only 6. We got 1 torso, there it is. 1 of those that's in there. What is this thing? I don't know. It's got a bunch of different letters on the sides. 1 bright green tile. There it is. It's like 2 yellow nozzles. There they are. 2 stickers. I guess I should dump it out and then add them as I go through them. And then 1 Lego head. So I can tell right away this is not in there. This torso's not in there. This torso's not in there. And whatever this is not in there. So whether they're in my store or not, when I do the real audit, all the audited parts are gonna go into a file, and I'm gonna see if they're in my store somewhere else. They should be, which I can easily do that real quick with these 4 parts just for fun. Let's see what happens. All right, none of these parts are actually in for sale in my store. At some point, I might not have been able to find them, or I might have had replacements I just pulled out of my wall. But I'm not going to put the beetle for sale. I'm going to keep that. And I found an extra one of these in my stuff, so I'm going to add 2. So a quick $2.40 gain from a quick 1 drawer audit. All right, this Labor Day Saturday morning doesn't quit. 5:16 a.m. We got work to do. I had 8 Lego orders on eBay, and then there's 1 sports card that sold for $1. I think it was, yeah, it was only $1. So let's see. So this is eBay changed their seller hub a little bit. It could be like, how many listing views have you had 90 days? Your sales in 90 days, and then your total orders. So 926 in 90 days. So I'm getting 300 orders a month, which is good. I'm putting money into it, so it should be. But Friday we had $194. So, and then on Bricklink and Brickowl, so 11 on Bricklink, 4 on Brickowl, so 15 total orders yesterday. 1,784 items, 473 lots, $415. So that's actually really good. So it's really good for you never know on some holidays. Can be good, can be bad. This is actually better than I was expected because what's been happening lately. But yeah, looks like Brickowl took over. There's a big order there. This one order really took it over the top. It took us over $300. So that's one order. So that definitely helps. Sometimes it's just one order that you're like, oh, that actually made it so the whole sales day was really good. So that's what happened. So I'm glad to have that. So we'll get this done. I already shipped out. I just had to do one eBay thing this morning. The rest I did last night, and hopefully we'll definitely get that put away this today. I don't know, and we might work on some of this. I don't plan on working much past 10 a.m. if I don't have to, but I try to quit at 9. Saturdays are the only days our kids sleep in, so I usually sleep until about 10. Sometimes, I don't know. Anyway, got the only backlog of minifigs I have right now is this. I got through everything. I don't know what to do with these. I already have some for sale. Probably just throw these in the convention bin, actually. But yeah. I think I have her for sale already. But yeah, that's all I have. I have a couple cards to do it other than the ones that recently sold. I usually when the eBay stuff sells, I usually pile them up, get like 50 of them together, and then have my son do them. And I'll take over some that are more not difficult, but I know where the parts are. I know I have to order parts for sure, or a number of the parts of it. But let's get this done. I got 153 more lots to put away from that file yesterday. It's 8:34 a.m. on this Saturday. Mail is ready. I think I'm gonna take it in and gotta get some sweet corn or some good smash burgers this weekend, or some other stuff we're gonna grill out. So yeah, we'll get this done. Maybe you do a couple of those. I don't know. I just did I did a Bionicle set. I just went ahead and just listed those 2 complete figures. They're missing the Prada. They're not officially complete, but that's all they're missing. But anyway, so I might maybe just rush through this the Mario stuff real quick, because I'm excited to get some of that for sale and call it a day. We'll probably do that. Sold $17.99. I got 2 of these books, I think, for $10. A Kawasaki KX250 manual, which I should sell for like 10 to 15 bucks as well. This sold for like 15 bucks. I think this one might have been missing it was missing the instructions, so it took a little longer. It wasn't all the way complete, but still a good game. Went to a rummage sale today. This was $2. This says 3, I got it for 2. This says 10, I got it for 5. Aaron Rodgers Funko Pop, number 43. Got this for, I don't know, these 2 for $1 total. A Coors Light hunting hat and a towel. So 1, 2, 3, $8 I spent. And I think this was going for over 20. This was going for around 20. It did come with a card and a coin originally, I think it's on eBay showed, but this doesn't have it, so it's alright. It's Pokemon, whatever. But yeah. Alright, this guy doesn't get any love anymore. Look at this. 5:31 a.m. on Monday, Labor Day, September 1st. I'm over on my other computer. I'm never on it anymore. So, why am I here? Because I had to do the numbers. It's the 1st of the month. One thing I realized, my Bricklink fans went down to 2,000. So I'm guessing because of the purge of the accounts, they must have deleted a bunch of old Bricklink accounts that have been inactive for many, many years. So, I mean, I really started selling. I started selling on Bricklink in like 2017, but very few little things. I really started selling a lot when I built that wall in early 2019. So, for six years, 6+ years, I've been going pretty good. So, I'm guessing all those early fans that accounts that are no longer there. I'm guessing the one person that left me neutral feedback back in 2018, I saw they are not even active. So, okay, I'm wrong. 2025. I guess I was looking. They barely ever place orders, but I guess they're still around. So, OMG Bricks, store suspended. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, so this is our numbers. I guess I didn't look at 2024 and compare yet. So August is here. We had 15,000 on Bricklink, 3,700 on Brickowl. Wow, we were really starting to do good. I think I did start a sale and start selling some stuff off last August. So we had 18,800 was our gross sales, 59,000 parts sold, 553 total orders. So it was our second best. Well, the next month was better. So it was our third best month of the year total, but pretty much second, tied for second. August last year. This year, definitely not that story. We sold 56,000 parts on Bricklink, 308 orders, 10,200, an average $29.88 per order we received. That's including shipping. So 14.1 orders per day. Brickowl $1,979, 100 orders exactly it was. 8,228 parts. So we had $12,190 and 408 orders, 64,000 parts sold. So yeah, what is our pace for the year? If I just, we're at 109, 133. If I just do this, delete, is it going to recalculate it? It's not. Why not? I don't want to delete those. I really don't. So I guess if I just do 182, 113 minus 17,706 minus 19,739. So we're at full. So last year, did I delete enough numbers? Yeah. Last year at this time we were at 108,462. This year at this time we were at 109,133. So, but I know for sure that the eBay is definitely down quite a bit from last year. So according to this, we're doing better than last year. But take it with a grain of salt because we're not. And I think the expenses for our business are definitely quite a bit up. So it's just hard to find the best deals like I used to get. So anyway, what are we getting? 14.6 orders per day on average. So 14.4 was this past month. So we're trying to stick in there. All right. So our sales last 48 hours for this Labor Day Monday. So this is all day Saturday, all day Sunday orders, and it's Monday morning. So 23 orders we had. 1,294 items, 262 lots for $496.60. So nothing crazy. I mean, it's what I'd say, like, holidays can be hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes people are at home. Like, I guess it's the colder day holidays. I don't know. For eBay, we had 377.81 on Saturday and 235.88. So, like I said, eBay for the year has been low, but it is definitely picking up because I've been really focusing on it. We sold, I think I showed those things. I sold a couple of those that I got for a really good deal. Some sports cards. So yeah, that's mostly all done. I think I have like 3 orders I didn't pack up yet. So I'm just going to do that tomorrow because there's no mail today anyway. I'm just going to hit right onto the Bricklink at Brickowl. And maybe, even tonight I might be back. There's college football on tonight. I might watch a little bit. Actually, over the weekend, Saturday I watched for 10 minutes college football. Last night I watched for about less than 15 minutes. There's like Notre Dame and some other team. Can't remember. This was last night before bed. I was just like, oh, what's on? And so I barely watched any college football at all. I spent so much time outside this weekend. It was the best. So that's the way I do it. I try to do it. I ran 5 miles. I put that on Instagram. I ran 7:45 a mile. Whew, that was intense. I'm trying to get faster, I guess, as I get older. I don't know how that's working, but it's just gotta eat right. Gotta stop eating sugar. So I guess I have 10 items to ship, but there's like one with 4. Someone bought 4 of one and this and that. So we'll do it later. Alright, eBay makes it easy to look at your sales, so you just say sales this year compared to last year. I'm like, okay, well, I'm curious on what it is. Now, conventions have been down over 50% because I did not do Brickworld Indianapolis. Brickworld Milwaukee was canceled, so there's 2 conventions I didn't even do this year that I did last year. All I've really done is Chicago and Bay Beach, and then Marion, Illinois, which It definitely was less than any Brickowl I've done. So, so if I look at the eBay reports, so far this year, 52,000, down 33%. So if we're even with Bricklink and Brickowl pretty much. This is, yeah, and the net sales down 28%. So this is where we're down basically almost a third our sales. Actually, with conventions, definitely like 35%. I'd say for the year, potentially 40. Not really 40. Can't really say that. Conventions are not even this. So yeah, a good 35%. Our sales are down this year. So that's how it is. Alright, push through a little. It's 8:08 going out for breakfast, but I have all the orders packed, all the drive-through sent. I just have to put the labels on the envelopes, match them up with the orders I have right here, and we're done. Right, Mr. Policeman, 9:18 back from breakfast. I just grabbed this from here. So we have these two, and this would have emptied that bin, but I added more to it. But this is the bottom of it. I was gonna start and do the hard part first, but I realized there could be the best parts could be in here. There we go. There's a brown pauldron for Captain Redbeard, so I like that. So this is how you get it done. You just dump this on the table. Hope nothing falls. I think we did okay. Oh, one barb fell. That goes in there. And we get going. Ooh. There's what I want to, like something like this. I'll put in my get listed right away, like larger printed or sticker pieces. Just get right to the upload bin, which I don't have one right because we just uploaded them. Here's the stuff I just got. It needs to be listed. So you just have one of these over there, and we'll go ahead and try to fill it up like that. Sure. What is that? Is that even? That's not even Lego. Like, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Tires, not Lego. Alright, sometimes sales dictate what I'm doing today. I sorted parts for a little bit. We have 2,800 items in 2 orders, 417 lots is 323, so we're going to pull these, keep ourselves caught up for today. Here we go, the first used lot we got going on here. There we go. And then, yeah, so we're at an hour and 30 minutes. I had about a 5 minutes break somewhere in there, roughly. And here's all the new. So that's the way we have our store, that at a certain point, I will no longer be pulling new parts. It goes directly to use, and that's how I have my numbers set up. So I feel it's easier for me not to have to, the less thinking you have to do when you're pulling orders, the better. You don't have to think, is it's new, used, or you put it in the wrong spot, and they get mixed up. And it's kind of rare that people buy the same part new and used, but not always. I mean, it's not always. It's not like it never happens, but it's pretty easy to determine it. It's not that big of a deal, but that's the way I like to do it. So we had lot 214 of 389 now. Alright, the used parts, there's some more in here. Took 2 hours, 11 minutes. It's still counting for some reason to get to this point.